So if you work in the automotive industry, you may well need to provide feedback to your customer. And it's not always going to be acceptable that you send in feedback from your own system. It's likely to be that you fill in their format of an 8D or any other problem-solving format that they may put upon you. And so with our system, we have a bit of tracking available there. So we can drop down to select our customer or add one if it doesn't exist. So this is completely optional, this step, depending on whether it's an internal or an external issue. Once you've selected a customer, you ask the question, does the customer require a response? If they do, say yes. And then we have our interim or complete. So sometimes they might want a response that's a containment and then a response that is actions have been implemented. And so you could put in there your due date. So you might say, right, well, the interim is required by then, or it might not be required at all. So I'll delete it out. Let's put the actual completed due date will be in 2 weeks' time. That's when they expect a full report. And then once you've actually submitted that report to them, you can come in here and say it's been completed. So just pop the date that you actually sent the form in there. And what these dates will do is they will drive the dashboard and they'll also drive the search screen. And here we have our attachments. So if you do submit something that hasn't been produced from the system, then that's in the customer's own format, then you can store this here along with the problem. And that way then you've got that traceability back. So even if you don't use this system because the customer's provided their format, you can work within this system still. So once you've completed that form, click Save, and you'll see there that the customer requires a response. And then if we go back to the problems page here, you'll see that we've got our due dates. And they go amber when they're coming up to the due date, and they go red when they're overdue. And if we look up here at the dashboard, we can see there's a section for problems due for customers, and you can see that this one is within 2 days, so it's become urgent. So that's all there is to the customer section. It's a way of being able to require a response to a customer, make sure that you don't fall foul of the time constraints of submitting, and also store their format.